Hey folks, it's Jessica Leia here.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me today on Me and My Song. Hey, in case you don't know about me much, I was kind of feeling like a rock star that the world chewed up and spat out. See? So I gathered together all the hand-me-down cameras I could find, and I invented this show, Me and My Song, where I could share my music with you because, well, that's all I've ever wanted to do. So I'm gonna meet you right here every week and do just that.
The first week of every month, I'm going to introduce to you a brand new song in the Raw Reveal.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
The second week of every month, I'm going to take that same song to the chopping block, where it's going to get chopped to bits, and we're going to decide what pieces stay and what pieces go before we bring it into a recording studio.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
On weeks 3 and 4, I'm going to take you behind the scenes while we record the basic tracks of the songs with the bands, and then the final vocals.
Then I'm gonna sing it for ya.
So come along! This ride is full of singing and dancing and laughter and love. And I think we can all do for more of that stuff in our lives. Yeah? Yeah. But just like any ride, it's no fun to go alone. So come on along. Let me sing you my songs. Why not?
Welcome
To me and my song. Yeah?
I'm all right.
Just so you know, we'll be doing this to Rob every week. Month, not every week, but every time here at the chopping block. Hi, I'm Jessica Leia. We're coming back today to sing and chop up Me and My Song with Mr. Rob McCloskey, my sidekick over here.
Hey, how are ya, ladies and gentlemen out there in whatever land?
There's lots of lands out there.
Yeah.
They could be in any one of them.
No doubt. How are you, buckaroos?
Buckaroos. He has to say buckaroos because he has a saddle strap made in Texas
Well,
around it.
Not just that, but yeah, that.
What else? Because why?
Well, you know, it's from an old TV show back in the.
That was Howdy Doody, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
It was from somewhere in the past.
Kind of vague.
Anyway, buckaroos, we're going to take Me and My Song and submit it to the cruel and unusual punishment of Mr. Rob McCloskey, who's going to tell me that we have to get rid of all of it before we can record it in studio.
Well, no, not all of it. Just, you know, the parts I don't. Yeah, all of it.
Just the whole thing. Yeah. Maybe I'll get to keep the title. We'll find out in a minute. Welcome! Thank you for joining us here today at the chopping block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh! That chopped better than I thought it would. That was an impeccable theme song.
Thank you.
That was fabulous. All right, are we rolling? We're good. Okay.
Okay.
So the whole point of the chopping block is to take a song that I've written and submit it to you, who is going to say whatever the heck you want and tell me, no, this can't be in there. It's too much. We need to clean it up before we go to a recording studio. Mm-hmm. However, you can't change anything about this one.
Okay. All right.
Not because it's the first one, but just because, well, it's already gone to print, and it's also the theme song for the show, and it just needs to be what it is. We're going to talk about it anyway, so we can shine some like technical theory light on some of it for the crowd out there. You can see that the song is as miraculous and mysterious as it seems, is always just made up of the sum of its parts. Mm-hmm. So that's what it looks like. The structure itself is pretty basic. We started off, we do a verse, and this happens twice, and then we end it. And I made a special note of the ending because it is its own thing.
Entity. Yeah.
It is its own entity within the song. It keeps lifting up on the 4 and the 5. Which keeps a suspended sort of ongoing feeling and sound in the music, which mimics what the lyrics are saying, which are asking the music to continue on. And so the chords reflect that in going to the subdominant and the dominant and staying there.
Yeah.
Until the very end when it still doesn't go to the tonic.
Yeah, that's something you won't see in a lot of songs. It actually ends on the subdominant, on the 4, which is, generally speaking, the song will end on the tonic.
If the song always wants to come home, that's
Yeah.
what the tonic is. It's the home. It's the
Yeah.
place of resting. So you as the listener go, boom, song's over.
Yeah.
And you don't realize that you're doing that and that that's what's going on, but that's what's going on.
They even call it resolving a lot of times, you know what I mean? Because it goes back and it's resolved. Oh, here we are. We're back where we're supposed to
Because that's all that music is ever doing. It's starting on a note and it's getting as far away from that note as it can, and then it's coming back and you go, oh, but then it goes away again, you go, oh, and then it comes back and you go, oh, and then finally at the end it comes all the way back and it stays there and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
And that's what music does.
Yeah.
But not in this song.
So that's something you won't hear a lot. But
Right.
it's true
But it
in
was
the
done
song.
deliberately because to give a sense, I didn't want to give it a sense of finality because the song is asking for the song to continue at the end. And so if you don't bring it back to the tonic, it leaves this open, unending feeling, which is what we want music to do. We want it to unend forever.
You know, this kind of song is particularly challenging for sidemen to play because you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts, but there's only 4 chords in the song. Maybe I put a 5th one in myself, but it's not really there. But
Wait a minute, I'm confused.
yeah. So you know, so you have to remember what part of the song doesn't have this and what part doesn't have that. And
How many different ways can you rearrange 4 chords?
well, it's probably more like 5 or maybe even 6 chords. You know, and I made a little cheat sheet here for myself.
That's really nice. It's
like
a
that?
little
It's a
crinkly
Post-it note.
Post-it note. Where are you going to put that? You should have put it on your hands so when you're playing. You can,
Yeah, but I use both hands when I play. I'm one of those guys.
yeah, that's why I was saying put it on your hand.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is. That's funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, if you got 2 or 3 parts to a song and the chord changes are completely different in those 3 parts, even though it's more chords, it's actually easier to remember because, you know,
They're distinctly different from each other.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas here they're different. They're certainly different, but they're incrementally different rather than substantially different. And that makes it, you know, interesting and challenging if you're an accompanist.
Well, I'll tell you what. So what Rob is saying is that there are 2 parts that are almost exactly the same, but there's just a little thing different when you do it the first time compared to when you do it the second time. Which, like he said, makes it more interesting for you, the listener, but a little more confusing for the performers. And I gotta tell you, as the person who wrote the song, I mess up on that stuff all the time
Yeah.
in this song.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah. Well, you
I have
didn't-
the same brain issues as you do.
Another challenge for an accompanist or sideman or side person, I guess, is to know how active you are going to be in a certain song. So are you going to
Right. Or you can do some
try
jumping
and-
jacks. Or
yeah,
you can-
yeah, exactly. Musical jumping jacks. Are you going to try and change the texture of the song? Or are you going to try to not interfere too much? You know, it takes a while to be able to think on 2 levels and think not just what am I playing, but why am I playing it? You know?
Ooh, we have to ask why.
Why am I playing it? Because if you listen to Jessica playing this song on the piano, you think, well, you know, it doesn't really need that much, you know? It doesn't really need all that much. So when you put something in there, it better be good, you know? It's not just, don't just put it in
Just
to
bunch
have
of
it
noise.
there. Yeah.
I mean, that's something that is, which they get to see in the show. You'll notice this song specifically compared to when I first performed it last week to how it'll be at the end of the month when the whole band is playing. I will start playing less as more people come into the song. And so today I'll be less busy than I was last week when I played by myself.
I see. Yeah.
So you stepping in, you have to think, well, what's going on when Jessica's playing? Okay, I don't want to step on her toes. But then as soon as I hear you come in, I also back off a little bit to give you some space. And it's always just about the song.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to
We're
not trying to be cool.
No, that's the key point. It's always about the song.
Yeah. Which is one of the reasons why I love working with this guy and all the guys I work with, because it's about the music and what's best for that. And none of us are trying to up anybody else or anything like that. We're over it.
Nothing to prove at this point.
We just want the
That
song to
hasn't
be
been
good.
proven already. Okay.
Anything else we want to say before we perform this song for the people?
Well, intuitively, the intro, I think, despite the fact that you said you'll play less when there's more instruments, I still think you might want to do the intro by yourself.
Are you ready?
Let me adjust this.
He's got to adjust his Texas saddle strap, folks. Buckaroos.
Buckaroos. All right.
Are we ready, Buckaroo?
Yeah, ready.
Am I ready? Chased 1,000 dreams, but I have failed at every one, it seems. Like a jester putting on a show, I dazzle everyone I know with my sense of certainty. I've tried to love 1,000 times, but I can't ever seem to get it right. Traveled across the world to try and find a little something pure, but I only found uncertainty and nothing to hold on to, and nothing that won't abandon you. But I'm gonna find the I got me and my song, and you know we can't go wrong when all else fails, and I find myself alone. I've got company. Chase the pain away that comes from playing in this crazy game we play. So if I ever found a cause to smile, then I guess I found a way to make it all worthwhile. All of this uncertainty, I found something to strong. So don't stop the song. I need the song. Don't stop the song. I need the song. Me and my song. How about our song? Yeah?
That was right.
Sold. I'll take it. I had a couple of things that weren't perfect, but that's the idea, right? Hey, thanks for joining us this week on Me and My Song.
Please come back next week as we take this same song behind the scenes in the studio to record the basic tracks with the band. And in case you were wondering, you don't have to pay me. But you can! Aha! Please do. Seriously. You can donate here over at Donor Box. Give me a tip. Give me a few bucks every month if you like what I'm doing. You can give me as many bucks every month as you want. Really, don't be shy. People who give me a few bucks every month get special perks, like free music downloads and a chance to come on the show and extra videos. Yes, money gets special privileges in this world. I'm sorry I did not invent this system. I'm just trying to work my way around it. You can also help me out by buying my songs. You can download them here. You can like, subscribe, share, spread the word, spread the love. But hey, if you don't want to do any of that, or you want to do all of that, let me just thank you anyway, just for being here. That's just the thing that makes it possible for me to have someone to share with.
So really, you're giving me the gift. I can't thank you enough. I can only hope that the gifts I have to offer here bring a lot of love and comfort and laughter and of course music into any and all of your lives. For all who wish to enjoy. This is Jessica Leia signing off. Come back next week and thank you for joining me this week here on Me and My Song. And remember, keep singing your song. Me and my song.